I did have a UFO encounter 3 months ago, maybe, that I consider legit. I live in a very rural part of Oregon, and we have the Siskiyou Mountains, which run east and west. Most mountain ranges run north and south. This runs east and west. So I'm talking on the phone, doing an interview like this, and I look out over the mountain range, and from behind it, what is the south side of the mountain, a big white blobby light came up. And it was very warbly. It wasn't colorful. There wasn't like this business. Mm-hmm. I couldn't tell a shape. It was round. It was moving like the speed of a helicopter, moving toward you. When something moves toward you, it compresses the movement, so you don't really know how fast it's going. It's moving, but it doesn't look like it's moving very fast. So I'm looking at it. I look at it. I've seen all the jets going overhead where I live. They're up at 30,000 feet. This was about just over the mountains, which is 7,000 feet. I'm talking on the phone, looking at this thing, and then behind me, directly behind me, in the foyer of my house, are two entrance lights, each controlled with a different dimmer switch. One of the specific lights went bzzz and burned down to about half strength, and then came back up. And I turned and I looked at the light, and when I turned back, the other light on the opposite side of the entrance went bzzz down to half, and then back up. And I went, that's weird. Looked back, light was gone. No big dramatic finish, but it was moving at a speed that it would have still been in my view had it not done something much different than what it was doing, which I think it was fucking with me. Because look at this. Look at this. If the whole house was a brownout, all the lights would go down to half. Mm-hmm. Why would two specific lights? That guy some creature was going, look at this. Oh, look, he's got that kind of light. Oh, look at that one. Oh, he sees this. Let's go by. We're gone. They were fucking with me. I'm convinced of it. Why? And if it was a blackout, the whole house would have gone out. Why would two individual lights be operated separately? Never happened before or since in the 20 years that I've lived in this house. So to me, it was directly related. Could it have been some military bullshit with some guys screwing around that way? Yeah. Very rural area. There's nothing, 2 hours south of me, there's nothing. So I believe there's stuff out there. It'd be silly for us to look at that ridiculous galaxy up there and not think that there's something going on. That's stupid. There's probably, it's the ocean up there. I mean, it's the ocean times a billion. We have no idea what's up there. We're going to find out some crazy shit, and they better come and help us out. I need the big plastic magnet. Like, there's got to be some aliens out there who go, we had this plastic problem millennia ago. You need the plastic evader. And they just fly it over the planet, and it just sucks up all the plastic. Because they go, we dealt with this. So it's time for an advanced civilization to teach us some shit, like right now. So I think they've always been here. So if they're listening, let's get going.